I think The Last Night in Soho would have been much better received had it been directed by someone relatively unknown. I think because it's an Edgar Wright film and because we have these very preconceived notions of the level of quality we expect from a director of his caliber, it was ultimately a bit of a letdown for most people, and I felt the same with Baby Driver. Good film by film standards, but by Edgar Wright standards, it was missing something. But the first hour and a bit of Last Night in Soho, I thought was phenomenal. I think it was on track for a really, really strong finish. I think he brought 60s London to life really extravagantly, really dark. I love the kind of gothic horror tone he managed to establish. And the protagonist and her struggles were really interesting and engaging. And I think it just ultimately loses its way for the climax in Act 3. I think it can't work out what it wants to be by the end, whether it wants to conform to be a typical horror or a film about women's empowerment, and it suffers by not sticking to its roots.